Why Flock is suddenly trending. One of the cryptocurrencies popping up on CoinMarketCap right now is Flock. And unlike a lot of coins that suddenly start trending, this one is not getting attention because of a meme, a celebrity tweet, or some random pump. It is tied to something much bigger happening between crypto, artificial intelligence, and healthcare. Flock.io has been highlighted through the World Economic Forum's Minds program for AI technology being used with two major NHS hospital trusts in the United Kingdom. The project is working with Moorfields Eye Hospital on AI for detecting eye disease, while researchers connected with University College London hospitals are using the technology for diabetes and glucose monitoring. But here is the part that makes Flock interesting. Normally, if you want to train a powerful AI model on medical data, you would need to move huge amounts of extremely sensitive patient information into one central system. Hospitals obviously cannot just start uploading everybody's medical records wherever they want. Flock uses something called federated learning. The easiest way to understand it is this. Instead of bringing all of the private data to the AI, they bring the AI to the data. Each hospital can train the model locally using its own information, while the actual patient data stays inside that secure hospital network. Only encrypted model updates are shared. That means multiple hospitals, potentially even across different countries, can help improve the same AI system without handing each other their patients' raw medical records. And this is already moving beyond a theoretical crypto use case. Flock says its diabetes work has involved data from more than 400 patients, while another real-world trial is planned across multiple continents. Then there is another reason Flock is buzzing right now. The project just announced a partnership with Chainlink, allowing the Flock token to move across additional blockchain ecosystems using Chainlink's cross-chain infrastructure. So you basically have two narratives hitting at once: AI and crypto interoperability. But more importantly, there is an actual attempt to use the technology outside of crypto. That is something I always pay attention to when smaller AI tokens start trending. Of course, Flock is still a relatively small cryptocurrency, which means volatility and risk can be extremely high. And speaking of earlier stage opportunities, another project I think is worth researching right now is Bitcoin Hyper. Bitcoin Hyper is building a Bitcoin Layer 2 that uses Solana virtual machine technology with the goal of making Bitcoin faster, cheaper, and much more programmable. That could eventually open Bitcoin up to things like decentralized finance, staking, and applications without trying to replace Bitcoin itself. Right now, one Hyper token is priced at just $0.0136846. The presale uses scheduled pricing stages, so the entry price increases periodically as the sale progresses. If Bitcoin Hyper interests you, I would rather look at it while it is still early than wait until later stages when the presale price is higher. And you do not need to throw a huge amount of money into something this speculative. Even a small position gives you exposure while limiting how much capital you are risking. Just remember, an increasing presale price does not guarantee the token will increase in value once it actually begins trading. Bitcoin Hyper is still an early-stage crypto project, so it carries significantly more risk than Bitcoin itself. The link is available in the description if you want to research it. But coming back to Flock, this is exactly why the project caught my attention. A small AI cryptocurrency suddenly trending is one thing. A small AI cryptocurrency being connected to NHS hospitals, World Economic Forum recognition, and now Chainlink interoperability is a much more interesting story. The question now is whether Flock can turn that attention into real long-term adoption. As always, do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose.